We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to call to order this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission. All the commissioners are present today, and it is April the 8th, beginning of Passover. And let's begin with our consent and approval, please.
We have no exonerations for you to approve this morning. Minutes for March 25th, 2020. Vouchers, General County Fund, $331,019.12. Coal severance, $8,750. 911, $254. Chestnut Ridge Park, $818.46. Mason-Dixon Park, $1,214.98. Reallocated coal, $17,500. Assessor's valuation, $4,690.84. Purchasing card vouchers, General County Fund, $24,841.10. Coal severance, $699.80. 911, $270.41. Chestnut Ridge Park, $2,496.52. Mason-Dixon Park, $161.93, for a voucher total of $392,717.16. We have position vacancies for boards and authorities on Western Board of Zoning Appeals, Mon County Planning Commission, Mon County Development Authority, Camp Muffley Advisory Board, Abandoned Dilapidated Enforcement Agency, Mason-Dixon Park Advisory Board, Region 6 Planning and Development Council, Historic Landmarks Commission, and the Mountaineer Trail Network Authority. Fiduciary orders for April 8th, 2020.
Move to approve.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We'll move on to the introduction of new employees and personnel changes. We did ask our individuals not to bother to bring these individuals in, but we will announce that J.R. Petzko, Superintendent of Mason-Dixon Historical Park, has hired Jameson Kuhn as maintenance part-time seasonal. He's a rehire. And M.J. Zink, the Executive Director of the Monongalia County Youth Services Center, has hired one Brandon Konovich as a youth crisis worker part-time. So are there any other? Seeing none.
Move to approve personnel as presented.
Yes.
Second.
Yes. Been properly moved and second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
You're fine.
We'll move on to comments from the public. We're open to comments from the public. Stoically, we will close comments from the public. Thank you. Colleen, have we any grants? We do not. Correspondence?
I have none, sir.
We have none. Unfinished business? Oh, sorry.
One piece of correspondence we forwarded from the county clerk. We had a question from the state auditor's office regarding our coal severance fund carryover in the fiscal year 21 budget. I had responded on behalf of Renetta and the commission, and we got an immediate response from Tiffany that they asked the question in case someone asked them, and we should be getting our letters approving our budget.
Good. Sorry. Any other correspondence? Any unfinished business?
No, sir.
New business. First, consideration of requisition number 40 for the University Town Center Economic Opportunity Development District subaccount.
The requisition is for $434,865.79.
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next, to consider for approval requisition number 26 for the Morgantown Industrial Park Series 2017A Project Fund.
The requisition is for $40,000, and that would be paid to Adrian Enterprises for project management.
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Reports from elected officials. Carrie, do you have a report? You do not. Okay. Reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Yes. Let's see, I have three things. First of all, I'm very excited to announce, and the newspaper did print it, but I want to put it publicly. The three county commissioners allowed me to be a part of a task force which was really requested by Lee Smith. to set up, because what it basically I want to read is, on behalf of the Monongalia County Unsheltered Homeless Task Force, we are pleased to announce a plan for Monongalia County. An agreement has been reached between Best Western Morgantown / Motel 6. So it's only Motel 6, but they're owned by Best Western, at 3506 Monongahela Boulevard and the United Way of Mon and Preston County and the West Virginia Coalition to End Homelessness. The plan is to provide 20 units to homeless residents who will be vetted and will sign a hotel participation agreement within the Motel 6 facility. This plan will be in effect during the virus epidemic and is to help these individuals during this global pandemic. Both the staff of the Friendship House, Health Right, and West Virginia Coalition and Homelessness will collaborate in providing all the services that are needed for the clients. And this is important. We're not just putting them in there, whether it's prescriptions or other mental health. We will be dealing with them daily. And we have an actual process. I do want to, do a shout out to the individuals on this committee. Within 36 hours, I want to say this is the only plan in the state and in the region. And I'm really proud of the individuals. Rachel Cohen is the chairperson, Brandy Helms from United Way, and also Jeanette Lewis from United Way, Laura Jones from Health Right, Carrie DeMasi from Bartlett House, David Goldberg from Mon Health, Jimmy Smith from Homeland Security, Todd Korpinski from WVU Hospital, and Lee Smith and I are ex officio. And I also do want to shout out to the cities, Star City, who stepped up to the plate and is working with us. Westover, that's helping with the food distribution, and Granville, who has offered their help too. These cities have stepped up and have become part of the solution. I also want to do a little shout out for those of you who remember Mariah Congento, who was the WDTV news reporter, has the virus. She is in Atlanta, and she is doing much better, but she moved to Atlanta and caught it and happened to see a TV report on her. And finally, just so, and I know what the others will show, when we leave here, we are requesting, we do have a mask that when we go in the public, and we really appreciate if the public would continue to do this. Thank you.
Sean?
Since our last meeting, Friday we had staff meetings, and then after that we have our biweekly unified command site call. And then in the afternoon we had a conference call with the sheriff, Dr. Smith, Jimmy Smith, our MECA 911 director, the prosecutor, and the whole commission and staff to quickly give Dr. Smith some guidance regarding some things he needed to be addressed. Saturday we had a follow-up call, so I appreciate everybody that helped. In the span of 12 hours, we were able to, from Dr. Smith calling me saying, hey, we need to talk about this and talk about it maybe. And I asked, well, when do we need to talk about it? And he goes, well, it might be able to wait until next week. And I said, well, let's err on the side of caution. Let's talk now. And within 20 minutes, we were able to get everybody on the call, talk about a plan forward to give Dr. Smith some guidance, and then get back on the call on Saturday morning to discuss the drafts that Dr. Smith said. And while we were on the phone, he sent us 4 different drafts, taking into account everybody's input. And this was the guidance that we put out in regards to liquor sales. So it was really enlightening to see how we all jumped together to have a conversation, to get everybody on board. And not only the people on the call, we were able to get Chief Preston, he joined the call on Saturday. We were able to get buy-in from all the municipalities, their police departments. So it was really cool watching that all come together so quickly, and I appreciate everybody making themselves available to do that. And that's what our weeks are like. It's just constant calls and conversations about what do we need to address next. So we're constantly, I thought for a while that things were slow because we weren't having in-person meetings, but they're really not. Mm-hmm. Everything's twice as busy because we're having so many more calls and so many more conversations to keep in front of this epidemic. And I keep praising Dr. Smith and his guidance, Jimmy Smith, our MECA 911 director, the administrators at both hospitals, all first responders, the Board of Education, what Ronnie Lytle is doing with trying to help out and these nonprofits with the feeding program. I mean, everybody's just, doing it cautiously, doing the right thing, wearing gloves, masks, but everybody's still putting themselves out there to help where they can for us all to get through this. Next week we have our today's a full day. We'll have our county-wide conference call at 11, and then we have a couple phone-in working session meetings. Next week, we have, Mondays, we have our county operations call every Monday. Tuesday, we have unified central command call. It's just constant calls. And as I reiterated, I just appreciate everybody working together to keep in communication, to work towards, getting everybody on the same page and pushing guiding out to the public. So that's all.
That's all. I do apologize. I do have seasonal allergies, so I do cough. My eyes water. I sneeze. So if you do see me out, please forgive me. Today does begin Passover. It's Easter weekend, and I want to thank everybody for working together. When you look at the community that we have, and the cooperation that is going on between Mon Health Systems, WVU Medicine, with guidance from Dr. Smith, we've got a remarkable community. I want everybody to be safe. I'm going to give this information out because perhaps it's a little bit of a brighter spot. I have been interviewed 3 times by the Wall Street Journal, apparently for an article that's going to highlight the economics and also how the effect of this particular coronavirus is affecting the community in terms of what goes on with regards to development. And there is an effect, mostly because we were ready to go to bond issuance, which had to be withheld at this time. So I'm looking kind of forward to that. I want everybody to have a very happy Easter. And as always, wear your mask. If you don't have one of these, this is a dog scarf, and you can even convert a dog scarf into a mask, okay? All you have to do is put a safety pin on it. So, thank you. I'll take a motion for adjournment.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.